Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for joining. Hi, Anna Margan and Love Marie. Thank you for being here already and watching my live. Thank you so much. Hope you have a happy Monday and are ready for this beautiful week. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Sasha. If you're new here, I do this work 30 years. Mondays, Thursdays, Fridays, and sometimes on Sunday, I'm live on YouTube, as on TikTok. These are the only place where I do mini free readings. If you want a VIP 5-minute dedicated, then get yourself on my VIP list. How to get on that VIP list is really easy. Just go to the message below on the bar. It's a 5-minute dedicated VIP message. If you want a mini free message, that's possible as well. I do them in between. They are at random, no guarantee. Just put your first name and specific question in the comment box, okay? But of course, we always start with the collective. So let's do the collective reading first and then move on to mini free readings, okay? Let's see what Spirit wants us to know today. Happy Monday. What do we need to know on this beautiful Monday? Hi. I'm getting sleepless nights, frustration, feeling helpless, not knowing where we are. Those energies are realistic, are real. They are having an effect on us. I don't know if it's like an awareness that maybe where you live that people are in that stage, or that it's really you going through that. I'm feeling that a lot of people feel this way of once they are confronted or on their own, they can't take care of themselves. They don't have the energy to do the best they can for themselves because they just don't get the world where they're coming from. It's like they're trying to communicate, but always gets negativity, gets in like situations that people just don't get you, that people just don't like want to like engaged in you, and if then they understand you wrongly or have an opinion. Spirits are saying it's not you. This is a lesson coming your way today to stay centered, to stay connected, and to start believing in yourself. You don't need the other world to tell you how you are. You don't need the others to tell you your state of mind is. So try to let people be them, and in that peace be you, because when you get out of that door and connect with the outside world, you feel a kind of energy, you feel a kind of balance. And if that balance is not the same, or getting challenged, or feeling like you're not connecting, maybe the others are not realigned. So you are too soft, the heart is too big, you are such a chameleon, always want to be seen and connected and understood. So you always automatically take the messages from the outside world as a personal, like, a personal grade. Like, am I doing well or am I doing wrong? That's wrong, because Spirit brought you in this world. You chose to get born in a physical body, to be on this physical place, and not many of us do. So you are special and you're perfect as you are. So Spirit today is saying, try to disconnect from chaos. Try to find your own sense of happiness and stay connected to it, and just have empathy, have grace to the outside world where others are not getting that information, are still looking, are feeling that everything is against them, are feeling the victim. You're not a victim. You're chosen. You're loved by the higher self. And that's the biggest and amazing love and the powerful being that we can connect as a physical body when we are in this dimension. That's us. That's our family. That's where we're coming from. And that's where we're going. So this little time that we are here in our physical body, if others disconnect from that and they're lost, don't let them drag you down. Just stay focused, because these people, they need somebody not to sugarcoat, not to go into their frustration, just to stay still and say, you know, you do you, I do me. I get you're frustrated, I get it, but it's, you know, you're just putting your frustration on my part, and that's fine, but I'm not taking it personal. Because if you keep standing and have grace for people who are still figuring it out, that's stability. And if you can do that continuous in these turmoil situations where you are visiting every day and come tired and exhausted home and start not taking care of this beautiful soul that you are, that you want, but you just exhaust, then these people will start seeing you as a leader, will start seeing you as an example, because you just, in all the craziness, will be the stability. So the important is not to go with them, not to connect to the weakest. Stay centered, trust your higher self, trust your being, and stay with your dreams, your path. So how do you do that? That's easy. Every time you get out of the door, you first create the world or the situation that you want to have. And the outcome, you design it before you live it. So you don't think your way through life, you design your way through life by living it. And how do you do that? By in your comfortable home. And if that's not yet, you need to create that. That's the highest priority, to really create that day and the outcome. And then just go through it and have the confidence that spirit will give you those opportunities. But it's always up to you as a physical being, because spirit doesn't have a body, your ancestors don't have a body, creator doesn't have a body at this moment, to take action. So we're not going to push, we're not going to take a red marker and start correcting everybody. Spirit will do that. Trust in that. You just stick to your plan, to your manifestation, to your list that today is what you're going to achieve, and just have grace for others that are still figuring out. Because you'll come well rested at home, you will feel like you conquered something, you will do your duty, you will live your life path, and then you have a different feeling, and then you get so much more energy to really like heal yourself and be busy and eat healthy and blah 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 blah, to be a better person. And that's how we grow. And of course we will make a mistake, but that's okay, just laugh about it. The awareness and every day going about it again, that's how we practice. We didn't walk in one day. We fell over, we jumped, we hurt probably something, but we kept trying to put those stand up when we were a kid and start putting those steps in. This is a muscle we need to train. And we didn't start getting angry on ourselves or hated ourselves or thought the world is against us. Everybody can walk and not me. No, you just start over again. You start over again. And that's the only thing. If you just every day take the time and get your life sorted, that before you get out of that door to connect with others, and you really have your intention and your creation already done and ready just to take action when it's needed, because you have the trust in spirit and everybody that will create those opportunities. Stay too core to yourself, stay true to yourself, and don't get engaged in other people finding their ways. Let them be them, let you be you, and don't take that opportunity from them away of finding themselves, because that's actually also not fair. You need to do you, they need to do them, and you need just to be graceful and say, I see you, I get it, but no worries, whatever. That's how we do that. And then we get where we want to be. Then we start evolving. Then everything you want, you will achieve, because everything you need to make that next step, you have that already. Because spirit gave it already to you. Only you can't make the puzzle together. You can't put these pieces together yet, because you're so exhausted by getting all this information and like take it as a sponge. But it's not for you. So just leave that there. And then the second is, you sometimes can't see it because there are different viewpoints to see something. So relax, you're loved, you're seen, everybody loves you here. That's really the global message of today. You're a beautiful soul. Just go back to the drawing table and restructure your life. And it's just really easy. Just think about you. You are the most important character in your life. You're the best actress, best actor of your life. So start seeing that way. Every time you get out, it's your movie. And if somebody else is annoying or trying to hijack your movie, you shouldn't do that. You just shouldn't let that, because it's your movie and you were chosen to be alive in this body to have your movie. So fight for it. That's your right, and you will only be rewarded if you keep to your script, the one that you created before you walked out of that door. So one thing is important is really design your life every day before you get out. That's the most important. And then don't push your way through it. Just go through life, keeping those targets, and see which opportunities physically will arise. And mostly those are physical opportunities that are a bit scary or annoying or difficult for you, because otherwise you would get there long time ago, because things are fun. We don't think or overthink that. No, sometimes yes, we feel like we don't deserve it, so that's also maybe for some of us that we are not where we need to be. So you deserve it. You can do it, otherwise that challenge wouldn't be gifted. So be busy with that, with your own pursuit, because once you move forward, you inspire others. If you keep whining and keep trying to correct everybody and try to help everybody, we don't grow as a group. We just align ourselves to the weakest, and that's why we can't move forward. We can't make those steps, and it's exhausting, because as a human being, we need to create and we need to get there, and we need to like check boxes. That's how we are. That gives energy, that gives motivation, that gives interesting. So connecting to the weakest one is actually physically also not the best thing to do. So that's our collective of today. Okay, let's go straight to the 5 minutes of minis. Who wants a mini? During my live, there are free minis. Just put your first name and specific question in the comment box. I try to read as many as I can, but of course they are at random, no guarantee. If you want to be picked for sure, then get yourself on my VIP list. Just go to my bio, first, second and third option for a 5 minutes message. Okay, your first person who puts themselves on the list, on my VIP list, will be the first person that will be on deck. Okay, let's see. Tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. Thank you. Tap, tap, tap. And for sure, share my life with somebody that needs some guidance. Thank you. Anna Morgan from YouTube. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Hi, Sasha. Will result of my exam in approximate 3 weeks affect my family, please? I'm getting no. It's gonna create more stability. More stability. Okay. Love Marie, how are you, Miss Sasha? I'm doing great. Happy Monday. Thank you, Phoenix. You're the first person on my list. Thank you. Okay, the first VIP member from today is Phoenix from TikTok. What will happen to Teresa? How that her promotion is temporarily on hold? She's still hopeful that a good message will come, and I think it will. Picture perfect turnip. Thank you for liking my live, sweetie. How does Dan feel about me? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting at this moment, this person doesn't want to move forward. He just wants to leave it as it is. He's not capable emotionally and physically to give you more. So it's on a standstill. What it is, this is gonna be it if it's up to him. Samira, thank you for being my top 3 viewer on TikTok. Will I get a job after tomorrow interview? Let's check. I'm getting 10 of Pentacles. That's a yes, girl. Basetana is Cassius coming back for me. Let's check, sweetie. My pleasure, sweetie. I'm getting at this moment, this person is just okay with what it is. They're busy with creating stability on their own. I'm not seeing that. Staff, is the thing I worry about at work gonna be okay? I'm not gonna get it. Let's check, sweetie. I'm seeing a temporary like frustration that will be resolved and will create a great opportunity if you just like keep going. Sarah, what are Wayne's true feelings for me? I'm getting he's connecting with you in the highest power there is, and that's really feeling, thinking, smelling you, thinking that when he's walking somewhere that you are somewhere. He always thinks that he sees you, so you're all the time on his mind. Latifa, can I get a general card, please? Of course, sweetie. I'm getting you need to start being me. Start in only spending money on me and start really telling the world what you want and go for it. Stop waiting, stop pleasing, stop asking. Take control. I hope you were here for the collective. If you missed it, you can just revisit it on my YouTube channel. That was about that. Mimi, thank you for being my top 2 viewer. Anything from me? Let's check. You need to start looking emotionally to the glasses that are still full. It's like a lot of things are dropped for you at this moment. You had a lot of expectations, you saw, and all kind of things that you feel like you needed to be in a happy emotional bliss. But these glasses didn't fail. So instead of only concentrating on things that are incorrect or that you not have, start finding the things you do have. And from there, this is already what you have. That's there. It's not negotiable. That's 100% real. And from there you build, not from what you don't have. You start building on what you have. And that's emotional bliss. So it comes by looking around and be blessed for what you have. Virgo Moon, thank you for joining on YouTube. Hello, Sasha. General for this week. Of course, sweetie. I'm getting this week is number 1, you, and you need to take care of yourself. Put yourself priorities first before of others. Mulberry twists, like, thank you. It's Chris coming back to me. Getting yes, because spirit just wants you to be together. That's justice, and everything in between is just figuring it out how this rock and earth is working for you. So just give it time. Please tap, follow, subscribe, share my life with others, sweeties. Thank you. If you want a 5-minute dedicated, then please go to my bio. First, second, and third options are ways to get on my VIP list. Dodja, how are you? Scorpio, guys, sincere his feelings with me. I'm getting yes, but he has difficulties to show that. Emma, is me and Samuel done for good from TikTok? I'm seeing, yeah, it's like you both still have something to get through, to figure out, maybe at the end. But first, number 1 is really concentrating on your issues. You're not meant to be together to heal together. This is not this kind of relationship. What happened to Milan? Charm. Thank you for being here on TikTok. Tap, follow, share. Thank you. I'm getting that person just like started over. Felt like things didn't work out, what he was doing. Thank you, sweetie. Christine, what's guys' true feelings towards me, please? This person is taking whatever they can take, but they're not honest towards you. So be aware. Don't give your heart to this person. Christine, what's Gus true? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Suraj, does Priscilla love me? Does Priscilla love me? I'm getting that person can't love because they are so stuck. They feel like they need to first love themselves before they love somebody. They do see you somebody to like, once they are at that point, they want to settle down and they understand that you and trust you, that you will give them the life they want to. But at this moment, they just are lost. Latifa, thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Will I soon hear something about my job interview? Will it be possible? I'm getting there, still figuring it out, and I'm getting a star. So it's like, if it happens, it's still not like tomorrow. Happy new month and happy Monday, Mamati. Thank you for joining on TikTok. Tap, follow, subscribe, like, and for sure share my life with somebody that needs some guidance today. Thank you. If you want a VIP rating for 5-minute dedicate, then please get yourself on my VIP list. Okay, 5 minutes free are over. I will do 5 minutes free again after doing Phoenix message of 5 minutes because she's on my VIP list. If somebody else still wants a 5 minute dedicated, then get yourself on my VIP list by going on TikTok on my bio, first, second, and third options are ways to be a VIP member. And otherwise, just tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like, share my life with somebody that needs some guidance, and I'll do big mini free readings after this 5 minute VIP. So I do them at random, no guarantee, the minis. So just give me a lot of energy and then I'll pick you after this one. Thank you, Phoenix, for being here. Thank you for the coffee. Yes, a general. Let's start doing the general. Let's start. General. Okay. That's the most important. You need to watch your back. Things are happening where you don't have the awareness of. You're missing information. Things are brought to your attention or are offered in a way, but it's not the truth. Or it's just a piece of the truth, but it's not correct. So why do you let yourself be defeated? Defeated? It's like you want something so much at this moment that you're not seeing the signs. You're not seeing the alarm bells. I'm feeling a woman is getting involved in your life and can like upset everything. Why? So your general is first like breathe in and breathe out. Everybody who's involved in your life, in your movie at this moment, who are they? What do they want from you? And what can you get out of it? You need to reanalyze everything because some of them, yeah, I'm looking for her. That's why I'm a bit quiet, because I'm looking for her. It's not like in your inner circle. You are communicating with that person. It's a person that sees you as a leader, as a mother figure, as a teacher. So yeah, it's a person that needs a lot of guidance from you. I feel a female energy, but of course it can be a man in a female body, but something like a female energy, girly girl. Feel like young, wants to like have drinks and go out, but actually just like drains you. Okay, got that. This person is not fair. I need to warn you. That's the first of the general. I need to warn you that this person is not fair. So whatever relationship is moving forward, watch your back. See that they can't like put a dagger in your back if you don't know what you're watching. Be careful. You can't just like ignore that because that will create more drama. You just need to start taking control of the situation by knowing what is happening and start getting not emotional, just realistic. See how what it then that person will let go of you and will find another victim. And that's the best way to get out of this mess. The problem at this moment is that you are a very, very smart person and you have a lot to give to this world and so on, but you're a very private person. So the only people that can connect with you is via work or something. And you're going and navigate that world when you reconnect with people on your own. You have like no other people who can give you advice at this moment, or you don't want to. You also don't know really what other people think of them because you're very on your own island. So this is a weak spot, and more of those weak situations will come, or dangerous situation will come, if you don't understand that you are a very powerful, smart person that has a lot to give, and a lot of people feel like you can give them something that they can be like, they can take your position or be you or something. So the importance of it all is you're a private person, that's fine, but start seeing yourself as an amazing person, because then you stop attracting these people, leeches, people, cons, because that girl is a con, what I'm getting. And that will create no danger anymore on your physical being as a human being on this rock at this moment, your finances, your name, your job, your title, your reputation. And that's what you need, because something amazing will be offered to you, but your name need to be clean. You need to keep whatever you have. It's like a new opportunity financially will be given to you that will change everything. But you can only get there if these people in the meantime don't take advantage. This opportunity, what I'm seeing, will be in the next 3 months. So these 3 months, keep your head straight, stay on your island, don't let other people take your opportunity, and don't like block them, because then you get more anger. Just stay very, work, be in your character, yeah. So I think that in your new job, you're going to have more as this person, but you need them one way, because you don't want a reputation that you don't want to connect with others, because a loner is a danger, because then you connect more. But secondly, you don't want these people to know too much. So starting this new job, be a very private person and know your worth, and let people understand that you know your worth, because then in 3 months something amazing will come out. And the danger now is already that person, but more will join. So that's what I'm getting for you, and you will be fine. But this was really like an alarming message that Spirit wanted to wake you up. Let's pull a card on top of your life path. What is going on? Let's check. Hey, Phoenix, not a love reading this time. That's funny. What if you could send your problems away today? That's the question you need to do. And then I'm getting, if you do that, doing nothing is fine too. I think that's a clear message. So getting rid of your problems is doing nothing. Okay? So, but knowing. And knowing is key, and sharing nothing. Okay? So protect yourself. Thank you so much, sweetie. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Sasha. But it's worked 30 years only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live Monday, Thursday, Friday, and sometimes on Sunday. So if you're not following me yet, didn't subscribe, please do so. Thank you. Have to email some paperwork. Yeah, do that. My pleasure, sweetie. Thank you. If you want, that's beautiful. Thank you, sweetie. That's really nice. If you want a mini free reading, I'm going to do them now. First name and specific question. I choose at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. So if you want to be picked in the next 5 minutes, first name and specific question. If you want the same VIP 5-minute message that I just gave Phoenix, then get yourself on my VIP list. You'll be next on deck. Just go to my bio on TikTok. First and second and third options are ways to get yourself on the VIP list. And on YouTube, just read my bar below, okay? If you want a mini, then tap, follow, subscribe, like, share my life for sure. Thank you. Let's do some minis on this happy Monday. Let's see. Dodja, how are you? I'm doing great, sweetie. Scorpio, guys, sincere feelings with me. That's a yes, sweetie. Fairy tale process. Hello, Sasha. How is this Leo Sisi feeling about me? No contact situation. At this moment, they're just really not thinking or feeling you. They're busy with their own future, and that doesn't involve you. Sophia, what can I look forward to in June on YouTube? I'm getting, some stressful moments, but they're not what they seem. It will all turn out well. So just keep breathing and keep moving. It just looks scarier than it is. Then to bruised. Hi, Sasha. Thank you for liking. How is my daughter Sophia doing? She turned 16. I think she's going on a trip and she's very excited for that. Then the button, yeah, that's what I did. Sarah F. Sarah, what will happen if I meet up with Wayne this week? You will have like a nice friend, emotional connection, or yeah, date. Anxious, does YD currently still love me? YGD. I'm seeing that that person has problems for loving people. It's not personally you. It's just this person is still heartbroken. So they're still in love with somebody that from the past. So this person first needs to like let go. Will that person ever let go? Let's see. This moment they're just surviving. So you need to think clearly before you move forward and not get hurt, sweetie. I'm so sorry. Please, does the status I put on my phone yesterday for my man, will it change things? Let's see if it will change things, Mama T. Yeah, getting worried. Tap, 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 follow, subscribe, share. Thank you, Meme. Am I overcomplicating this task? Number 2. Thank you for being my top 2 viewer, sweetie. Let's check. I'm getting yes, you're the star. Be the star. Whatever you want is fine. Hi, Veronica. Thank you for being here. May I please have a message from Spirit for today? Of course, sweetie. I'm getting to date the day to not move too much physically. You just need to reconnect with your higher self. This is the day of like when you physically like hold something, it falls out of your hands and so on, and you're like, why did I get out of bed? It's just that your mind and your body is disconnected. So if you have a day that you really need to get out and you want to be safe, like car driving or whatever, please do a session, breath session, 4 seconds in, keep your breath for 4 seconds, 4 seconds out, and don't breathe in or out for 4 seconds, and keep doing that till your heartbeat gets calm. It's like you need to reconnect with yourself, and then you'll be fine, okay? Anushka, 39, will there be a reconciliation with Yai, 45, he's distant since a few months? I'm getting yes, happy family in the future, so just be patient. Tatters, will my product sell well with this new label system? Thank you for joining on YouTube. I'm getting first at the moment, it's like people need to figure it out. It's like they can't decide to say yes to it. So confusing still. So it's missing something. Maybe it looks a lot at something else. So clarity can be a color, can be something that is written on it, it can be a name, it can be an explanation. You can tackle that and it will be great. Picture perfect turnip. Hi Sasha, how does Charles feels about me? I'm getting soulmate connection, but that person is closing the door because they don't want to hurt somebody. They don't want to hurt you. That's why they feel like you want more and they're not ready to give, or they can't. I feel like somebody's holding them from moving forward. Love and light. Hello, Sasha. Will my anxiety kick me in of my college wedding? I'm getting no, because you can let go of it. Signorina 3111. Hello, Sasha. What both past person feel about me? Nothing. It's Four of Swords. It's like they close that chapter today. Misha, what is Daniel's his feelings through about thoughts about me? Let's check. I'm feeling that person wants to explain or yeah, let you feel that the connection is more special than it is, but they just don't know when and how. They feel like somebody doesn't approve that. So it's like they feel like when they're connecting with you, somebody else is watching. So this person is keeping distance more than it should. Okay, that was the 5-minute free. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Sasha. I do this work on and off on TikTok for 30 years. Only when I'm live on Monday, Thursday, Friday, and sometimes on Sunday. I do mini free readings when I'm live on YouTube and TikTok. And 5 minutes messages. My pleasure, Mystique. For VIPs dedicated. The minis are at random, no guarantee. So if somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated VIP, then get yourself on my list in the next 5 minutes. What I'm gonna do now is roadmap card reads. So if you want a roadmap card reading, then just put your first name. They are for free. They are minis. Tap, 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 share, 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 follow, follow. That's what I'm asking for in return. If nobody donates in the next 10, if nobody becomes a member of the VIP list in the next 10 minutes, then I'll see you all on Thursday, and otherwise I'll do mini freeze again. Let's see for the maps. Okay, first name, if you're interested in a roadmap card read, they are at random, no guarantee, but give me a lot of energy. Tap, 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 follow, follow, subscribe, subscribe. Katrina, what are we talking today about? Let's see. Katrina, you tolerated what your future self wouldn't never accept. So it means that at this moment in your life, there is a transformation. You finally start choosing yourself, you're evaluating yourself. Thank you for the roses. You are really putting yourself first. And I'm feeling that you should really see when somebody treats you that in the past you would accept it and now it's annoying you. So that's progress, because I feel like you need somebody to tell you, hey, you're doing great, because you're a bit lost here. Spirit are telling you today you're doing great, because when you look back and you see it now, it's progress. Maybe it's not perfect yet, but life is a learning curve. There is progress. So keep doing that. You're doing great. Tawa. Rejection saved you from a smaller life. So that's really important. All the past you're still like reconnecting with and hoping and wished people chose different so you would be somewhere else. No. If they chose you, you wouldn't be where you, or you wouldn't have the possibilities, or you wouldn't be able to create what you are. So instead of wanting to somebody to gift you something, start gifting it to yourself and see who sticks and wants to be a part of it. That's what I'm seeing. You need to change that energy. Samita, resistance always has consequences. You feel like everybody gets it like candies to a child when they want something, and you really need to fight for it. But it has consequences. So what it means that you don't want just the cheap candy. You don't want the thing that everybody goes crazy or craves on. You want the special, and that's the resistance. But anything that is growing with resistance is strong, is real, is special. So you are creating a future for yourself. You don't want a quick fix. It doesn't like give you the same happiness than the best, but the best take time, and the best you create step by step by step. So you always choose the resistance instead of the candy, because you want to grow. So see it as positive, because the candy just gets better, just gets sweeter, just gets beautiful, get healthier. How longer you push forward before you give up. So good luck for you. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you. Yes, KK, please do so. No problem. Veronica, yes, Veronica. KK, you can, no problem. Force always creates resistance. That's quite saying that. Force always creates resistance. So you need to start putting your foot down, Veronica. You need to start applying this force, because you were a pushover over and over and over. So there is no resistance. And that's why all relationships with your animals, your daughter, your husband, your friends, your spirits, your creator, it's just like not strong enough, because you don't create resistance. You don't say this is enough. whatever you want or what you're planning. I'm not waiting anymore. I deserve it. I want it now. I mean, you never have this kind of energy. You need to start pushing. You need to start giving resistance. So from today, anybody asking you something, find a way to say yes or no, whatever you want, but do it in a resistance way. So it's like a diamond, you know? It needs pressure, otherwise it's just like a crayon. So this diamond is just a crayon at this moment because it doesn't give enough resistance. So good luck. Somebody else who wants a life path card? Sophia, of course, from YouTube. Let's see what I have for you. Comparison distorted what was already enough. So you feel like you don't are enough or have enough or can do something or whatever because somebody else is doing better or is doing more. It's not about that. And you don't know if somebody is doing more or not because you are unique and that person is unique and they have a life path and you have a life path and we're not creators, so we don't interfere. We just stick to our own and we'll see who we can like take with us or accomplish together a higher goal, you know, for the future. That's how we roll, you know. So comparison, stop doing that. When you get something, you deserve it, you did enough, okay? Know that. Thank you, KK. You're on my VIP list. Next VIP is KK. Somebody else still wants a VIP 5-minute dedicated. Get yourself on my list. Just go to my bio. First, second, and third option in my link tree. Explain how to get there, okay? And on YouTube, just read my bar below. Caroline. Staying would have cost you more than leaving ever could. So you are rethinking situation, people, periods in your past life, you know, in your history, and you're thinking, did I make the right choice? Spirit today is telling you, you did. Thank you, Sarah, for the puffs. Thank you so much, sweetie. Sweetie, I'm doing roadmap cards. Then I'll do KKVIP message, and then I'll do minis again. Okay, sweetie? Somebody else still wants a roadmap message before I go to KKVIP message? Somebody else who wants a roadmap message, just put your first name. The only thing I ask in return is to tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. Just a minute. Yes. Meme. Let's check. Oh, just a minute. I'm getting so many. I need to pull one meme. Unease sharpened your instincts. So feeling unease makes you more true to yourself. Start using your nose, mouth, you know, taste. So you have the ability to see, to know, to create whatever you want, but it's through your senses. So that's why you're going through this. That's why unease sharpened your instincts. So the importance of instinct in this world is everything, because living through instincts, that means that you are whole spiritually, physically, and emotionally. Those three versions of yourself that is human comes beautiful together with the heart as a centerpiece. So that's why things sometimes are not going as it wants and you feel unease. It's because you need to get that kind of instinct, like get it on, so you're better. So you're creating or getting those situations in life to learn from it, to grow. So instead of seeing it as their mistake or you're lost or I'm not good or why am, it's actually should like trigger you. What am I not getting yet? Which part of me I didn't develop yet to be and to get and to have whatever I'm dreaming of. So it should be something to motivate you. Okay, next is Katya. Tap, 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 follow, follow, subscribe, subscribe, like, like, like. Thank you. Katya. Exhaustion exposed the version of you that was pretending. So this is about you are okay, Katya. You don't need to second guess yourself. You don't need to act differently. You don't need to think before you speak. This is about you trying to fit in, not to hurt anybody, and becoming a different version of yourself. So you have different masks, and the problem is to be constantly that masked person or that character instead of you. It takes a lot of energy, and sometimes you just can't stick to the script, and then people are like, you're different, you're negative, you're hurting me, am I not so good that you can be yourself? And you're not, because you are always different, and then when you are yourself, they don't expect you, and then they leave you. So the importance of this all is really to start daring to be you, because one, it's less tiring. Two, you connect with people that really wants to be with you and will want to and will accept whatever version of you is that day, because it's genuine. Genuine sticks. Not genuine can be a hype, but that's just for short term. So know that, okay? Okay, I'm gonna go to KK VIP message. KK, where are you? I'll be back for minis for free. First name and specific question in the comment box. The only thing that I ask in return is to tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. Thank you. Okay, we're going to KK. 5 minutes. I'll be back for minis after that for free. So keep tapping, follow, subscribe, like, and share my life with somebody that needs some guidance. That really helps me. Thank you. As soon as I get, okay, just let's start doing your, as soon as I get my work salary, I will say, yeah, no problem, sweetie. My boss invited us into his in his wedding, and I have social anxiety. How will it go? If I take antidepressant, will it work? I'm worried I don't want to make a bad impression. Got you, sweetie. Let's check. Again, I'm not a doctor, okay? So whatever I say, you need to always consult with a medical person. Okay, so what I'm picking up on is that first, you need to start coming from a position. The problem is you get an invitation, and then automatically you fall back into a past version of yourself that thank you, sweetie, that got an invitation, because there's like a lot of period in between that you weren't put in this situation. So number one is that you're not your old you. You are every day becoming a better version of yourself. You're every day start building a base for yourself to, like, you know, a root to put roots in. So you are becoming a tree with like deeper roots. So when chaos comes, you stay, you don't fall. First, at that moment, one thing you need to know when you get to that that wedding, nobody's in a kind of work attitude, things like others, because I always repeating patterns. Yeah. So one thing you need to know, you're more grounded. So whatever happens, your body will not react as it reacted before, because you were high sensitive, because you were not rooted, grounded. So if you just like breathe and really like feel the ground and just be awake and be there, you'll be fine, because you will be grounded more. Secondly, everybody's going to be in a good mood. Nobody's going to be busy with work. I'm feeling that everybody's really ready to like party and have fun. I feel like everybody just wants to leave the day to day and just have a party. If you are also able to just like let it be and just go there, it's like everybody wants to go out and have fun, but often don't have the money to do so, and this is like a free ride, you know. So what I'm seeing is that a lot of people will maybe misbehave because they will use a bit more than they should, but it's just gonna be fun. So as long as you just go there open-minded, take control of the situation. Just drink enough, just breathe. If you feel like it's, too much is happening, just move your body out, go to outside, or just go to the powder room. Everything's gonna be fine. And this could be really the start of you saying more yes and looking forward to this kind of arrangements instead of falling back to the path. I'm not seeing that at all. No. You still are seeing yourself as the old you, but you changed. You have resilience. You are resilient because you fainted because you didn't get it. You fainted it because everybody could be a potential danger. You fainted before because it was like too much. Now you're gonna go and have fun. Everybody's gonna be in I want to have fun attitude, and you learn because you are in work when everybody's there. I need to be number one, and if I can push you down and be my number one, and you don't faint there, that's the energy that is happening and is real when you're at work and you're doing fine. So when it's in a happy venture, when nobody is career moved and just want to have fun, it will be less than going to work. Is the worst thing anyone can have. Yeah, but that's when you feel unsafe. But there's nothing to feel unsafe about at this moment. And that's the thing. And when you feel getting lightheaded, you just remove yourself from the situation. The problem was that in the past, you did get your first messages, but you just stayed, you froze. Now, when you start feeling that, it's like me. When I go somewhere, like to a hairdresser, I'm deciding which chair I sit. And if the chair doesn't like, then I'll tell them or say something about it because I'm an energy person. I like to be in kind of places. It's like when I go to a restaurant, and somebody says, this is the chair, and I don't feel it, I'll just tell them, no, I want to sit there. You need to take ownership because your body then know she's in control. So don't let people take lead where you are or how. You decide. So you take also the first action. Oh, hi, you want to talk? Oh, I like it there. So let's move together over there. Or it's more quiet about there. So the important is to stop worrying because your heart is fine. What I'm seeing is heart. It's you taking lead of being there and feeling the freedom to do whatever you want, because then everything's gonna be fine. Yes, but it's because you feel like you can lose something, but there's nothing to lose. There's only to gain, and that's pleasure and fun. There's nobody wanting to get you or want you. And the only thing is, don't let others decide how your night will move forward. You decide. So keep taking ownership. That was your 5 minutes. Let's pull a card on that reading. Guilt-free. See? Guilt triggers anxiety for you. There's no guilt here. You're beautiful. You're perfect. You are a present of being there. Start seeing your assets. You're invited for a reason. People want those assets. So you're chosen. So this is not going to enemy line. This is going to family, to a gathering, to a present, to a place where you are wanted and enjoyed. So good luck. Different way of looking to things, you know? Yes. And trying, that's not my idea. Just do it. Trying, we get nowhere. Just do it and see and learn from it. Yes, it is. But it's also a habit. If you do it more and more and more, because you see it's fun, it just goes away. But it's also a habit. It's like the first time you need to speak in public, or the first time you need to stand on a big stage. I mean, it's scary, but that's a difference between scary as anxiety. Anxiety is something that comes over and over and it triggers, and being excited that feels sometimes a bit like anxiety, that's different. And that's okay, because it keeps us sharp, keeps us in the game. And once we do it often, it becomes a habit. But habits are boring. So sometimes it's fun to push for something new and feel that excitement. So that's what you need to see. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Sasha. I do this work on and off TikTok and YouTube for 30 years. If you want a private, then please check out the message before. I wrote a book, Dear Universe, Where's My Exit? That's a book for everybody who is having anxiety, who has a burnout, who wants to change their life and doesn't know why, who wants to meet finally the love of their life and is done that people treat them shit, that wants to start running their life, start taking the steering wheel and start driving it. So anybody who needs that, I wrote a book about it, Dear Universe, Where's My Exit, where I take your hand and lead you through 8 chapters. I'm explaining you what spirituality is and how you can use it. I help you with exercises and explanations and also examples of my life and other people that I helped in the past, how you can turn it around. It's a muscle and we can train it. And when we were born, we needed it. But somewhere we lost it. And we don't learn it in schools. And most parents don't help us or can teach us. So Dear Universe, Where's My Exit helps you to realign with your heart, because spirit talks to you through feelings via your heart. And it realigns your spiritual, physical, and emotional being together as one, because then you're whole. If you're not at this moment aligned, you go through life with one eye open. It makes it more complicated. It makes it more tiring. So maybe instead of keep going as you're going and getting the same results as in the past, take a break and just just like read that book, do those exercises and take the chapters step by step and see how you can move on. This book is available in all Amazon stores. So if you're interested in that, just go to my bio, or you can see on the right in my image on YouTube where to order it. It's in Kindle version or in paperback version available. Okay, for a mini, first name and specific question in the comment box. I'm going to do 10 minutes of mini. If somebody still wants a VIP reading, 4-minute dedicated, then you need to go to my bio, first, second, and third option in my link tree, subscribes, how you get on my VIP list, okay? If nobody wants to be a VIP member, then I'll say goodbye after these 10 minutes and see you all on Thursday. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, like, and share, because I do post a lot and so on. So be a member of my board on TikTok, because I can share some more information there as well. So I'm everywhere. So if you want that, then please do so. Tap, follow, subscribe. Mini reads are for free, of course, and I try to read as many as I can, but they are at random. If somebody is a VIP member, then I'll continue with minis after that. Otherwise, this will be the live for today. Let's start doing 10 minutes reads. Okay, Sumita, how will this week at work be for me? In the beginning, it's a bit difficult to get like into the pace, but once you got it, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna roll. Kim, thank you for being my top 3 viewer. What Jan feeling after our conversation? Wants to show you more love, wants to be more vulnerable, wants to be with you, wants you to know that they want to be with you. Caroline, thank you for being my top 2 viewer. Am I pregnant? Had a very faint positive this morning. I'm getting unclear, sweetie. Again, not a doctor. So be very careful. Something is happening. What the outcome is, we don't know yet, sweetie. I'm so sorry. So let's hope. Let's pray. I wish you that so much. Melberry Twist. Hi, Sasha. How does the Northern Gemini feel about me? I'm getting that person has the idea. They told you like a million times what they feel about you, but you're just not getting it. So their idea is that they moved on or something. Very processed. Hi, Sasha. Message from Michael, who passed away last week. Please and thanks. Oh my God, sweetie, I'm so sorry for your loss. Let's feel him, if we can feel him. It's like very sudden. Yes, he's still transcending from one world into the other. I'm getting that. Yeah, TikTok always suspends me. I don't know why. They say that I ask and I don't, but never mind. In 10 minutes you can. So just save them for in 10 minutes. So what I'm picking up on is that they feel like their life was fulfilled. It's like they checked all boxes they wanted to check on this reality, and they're really looking forward, moving more and more to this new world where they're going and being a part of it, and they're really like waiting for a new beginning. It's like being here was dragging, took a long time. The only message I'm getting towards you is that they really love you, and they want you not to grieve and like have this passing too much a physical effect on your body, on your life and your life choices. So they really want you to accept it and know they're happy, that they're really, you can now, that you're really looking forward. Yeah, they're really looking forward. They're happy. They're positive. And they want you to move forward as well. Yeah, I'm getting very fulfilled, very ready for next adventure. Felt at the end restricted. Now that restriction is gone. Very positive. Very positive. And they love you. That's what I'm getting. So move on, you know. Remember and go. That's what they want you. No time to waste. Time moves quickly on this vibe. Yeah, and he loves love you back. That's what I'm getting. Love. My pleasure, sweetie. Okay, somebody else who wants a mini? If you want a 5-minute VIP, then get yourself on my list. Just go to my bio, first, second, and third option in my link tree. It describes how to get on my VIP list. Will I have a chance to get back with why? Okay, the first step is we are working here with a person, with two different persons. One person is still like heartbroken and didn't let go of their past love and still believe that maybe in the future that person will come back to them. So I feel that's one of you. And the other one is a person that was hurt, that people abused and feels like they can't trust, they have trust issues. So putting them together with this backpack with those energies, it's just not going to work out. So yeah, you can come back together, but you will clash again. So the best what I'm getting at this moment is to just like walk on this rock your life as two separate people and give it, you know, pause and find a way for you, because you're in my reading and you're asking me a way to see your value, because other people can't keep giving you value. You need to give yourself value, you know. So asking over and over again and giving that power to somebody else is dangerous. It's tiring for that person because they feel like you know, it's never enough, it's never good enough. It can turn like from today to tomorrow to the other side, from happy to trouble. So what I'm picking up on is you better both find each other, and in that healing process, to be friends, that's okay, but I would stick to that and like heal, not together, use other, you know, other resources, but start seeing that you both have issues and together it's toxic. So the answer is yes, but then you'll split up again, and yes, and it's all toxic and you're wasting your time and there's a lot of tears and nobody's moving forward. You both connected with each other to wake each other up that you need to work on yourself and get motivated to be the best version of yourself, to be together. So as long as you don't find both that vibe, it's just not gonna work, in my opinion. But that's just me. You do you, and I'll be here to cheer whatever you choose on. But this can turn into something positive instead of something toxic if you start seeing it as signals that things you need to work on and not accept. And when you don't accept toxic behavior, that person starts thinking, oh, maybe I can't do that to people, and so on. And maybe I need to change because I really like this person, new version of this person. I want to be with them, so that will be the motivation that I will change. But this can only happen if first everybody knows what their downfall is. Mama T, does the new girl have a bad intention towards me, please? With the people feed her bad about me, please? Yes, 100%. Your intuition is correct, sweetie. Somebody else who wants a 5-minute dedicated VIP message, then please go to my bio. First, second, and third options are ways to get yourself on my VIP list. My list is wide open. The first person who wants to be a VIP member will be. So I'm doing 2 minutes free reading still. First name and specific question. The only thing I ask in return is to tap, 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 follow, subscribe, like, and share. If nobody is a VIP member in the next 2 minutes, then I'll see you all on Thursday. Somebody still has a question. First name and specific question for a mini free. Veronica, may I hear a quick message from my mom? Of course, sweetie. Your mom is saying that you are not connected with your heart, and it really breaks her heart too. It's like you both are bleeding together because she can't find a way to motivate you to connect with your heart. You're too much busy with being unhappy now because you're scared of whatever justice steps you will have to make. But it's something that is dying already. So what does it matter, the justice part of it all? And you can't wait to be happy when you are somewhere or get somewhere or be somewhere. You just need to be happy every day. So she wants you to reconnect with your heart and find something to just be happy every day and stop worrying about things that aren't happening now. And you don't know how it's going to turn out, and you don't know. You'll deal with it and act on it when the moment comes. So at this moment, nothing is happening. You're not in danger. So be happy, be lucky, be fun. And when something happens, then just deal with it step by step. She's saying you have the support of your dad, so he will help you for sure. She's there for sure, helping him to get you through that. So stop boxing. She's like, you're putting yourself in jail. Why? That's what I've got for you. I hope it helps, sweetie. So yeah, somebody else who wants a mini? Thank you for liking my live. Thank you so much. Floor, how things as now? I don't know what you mean, sweetie. Maria, thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Is love coming my way? I'm getting at this moment it's running away from you. So why? It's because you have all these ideas what love is and should be, and like boxes to check. Love doesn't come in a box. It's something that just happens, and that's something that you find when you just live your life, and it just, you know, it becomes something together. It's like, you know, you make it together, and anything that needs to be from the get-go can come by, you know, connecting together. So different way of looking at it. Thank you for the roses, Veronica. Floor, how things as about me after our call? Got you, sweetie. I'm getting it was life-changing and wants to start over or give it another chance. Caroline, anything else I need to know for the coming days? Thank you for being my top 2 viewer. Yes, you need to be quiet, breathe a lot, sit, and just be. Okay? Follow your intuition, eat whatever you want, sleep whatever you want, do whatever. Take a break. Okay? So, thank you all for being here on this beautiful Monday. I'm going to wish you all a great Monday. Next live will be Thursday. If you want a reading with me, you can book them every day see the text above on TikTok. And if you're watching on YouTube, just check out the comments in my comment field. So if somebody wants a mini or a 5-minute dedicated, you're very welcome to join on Thursday. If you want a one-on-one via Teams with me, then please go to my bio. I wish you an amazing week. I hope everything's gonna be amazing, and it is if you believe in it. But I can only hope you believe it, because you are the creator of your own world. You're the designer of your own world. And as we started the collective today, please start creating before you get out of the door what you want to achieve with that journey till you come home. Do that again and again. And yes, you'll make mistakes, and yes, blah, blah, blah. I get it. But laugh with that. This is an exercise. Start doing that. It's the first step to what you want and need. So good luck, everybody. Wish you all the best. You can revisit my whole life on YouTube. If you're watching on TikTok, it's the fixed option in my link tree. Bye, everybody. Have an amazing day. You're worth it. Same on YouTube. Thank you so much for being here and your support. Next live will be Thursday.